What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel and to this video. We've got an old doorbell. It's damaged, got some yellowing, broken plastic. We're going to get this unit fixed, switched out, upgraded to a new one. Here's the one I went with. I'll put a link in the description below for this particular doorbell. And they're not super expensive. I think I paid like 10 to 12 bucks or something like that. But I wanted a stainless steel as opposed to a kind of yellow or white plastic to kind of upgrade the look a little bit, and I wanted to have LED backlight. So that one, this is the one that kind of made the cut, so to speak. It feels pretty durable. Give you a little back view there. So first thing is first, we're gonna get the drill out, and you can use a screwdriver obviously, and just back out those screws that hold the unit in place. Now you want to be careful because there is some voltage involved in this operation, and I'm no electrician, so always do your research. Your situation could be different from mine. But we're going to pull this back a little bit. Notice there's two wires, and those are providing voltage to the doorbell. So I've got my multimeter here. I'm just going to confirm what number of voltage, how much of it is running through. And I'll put those on the back of those screws. You can see we've got just shy of 22 volts, and we're going to cut off the power just in case. They say you can, that generally that's safe to touch, but it can still cause problems. So I just want to kill the whole thing here. You may have to shut power off to the entire house for a moment. It's break time. Click that subscribe button, like this video, and share it. Don't forget to comment down below, and consider joining our channel for lots of cool perks, discounts on merch, and more. You can shop my recommended power tools and other products. Just check the links in the description. So with the multimeter reading 0, we're safe to continue and touch these wires. I'm going to back out. Obviously, I got one hand here, but I'm going to back out these screws that kind of pin down the wires that providing voltage, and it should just unclip like that. Very simple job. You can take a picture to make sure the wires are connected in the same place when we put this back together again, but they are interchangeable according to the instructions. So I've got this little plastic set, this little mount piece. It's clear, and it kind of goes on like this. You want to orient that correctly, obviously. Make sure your mount is not upside down. So it's going to kind of set like that against the wall. Here's a closer look and how I'm going to actually set it. So there's a little long tab. You want that pointed down, and we'll slide it over the wires as shown. And I've got pre-existing holes. They don't align perfectly, so I'll have to drill a new top one, but we'll get the bottom one in. You can use the new screws or use the existing screws. I'm using the existing screws because they're a little bit longer, but that's not a big deal. Just go out to the garage and get something a little longer if you're not happy with the ones that are provided. And then I'm just drilling through the vinyl siding here from scratch. You can drill a little pilot hole if you want, but basically you want that set, and you want it vertical, of course. It does allow you to slide the top part of it to make sure it's completely 90-degree, pointed straight up and down. Next, we'll take the wires and we'll back out the screws on the back of the doorbell, and they just fit in just like that, and we tighten them down with our screwdriver or our drill. Obviously use two hands. You get the idea. Pretty simple stuff. Make sure those are super tight, because when you kind of wiggle and twist this back in, you don't want those popping out from the terminals. And so you don't want to bend or kink or anything. Make sure you can feed it back into the wall a little bit if you need to, but there's a little space where you can kind of fold those wires in, and then you just clip the new doorbell down onto takes me a while here. There we go. Top part first, and then the bottom part kind of fits in and snaps in over like that. And it seems sturdy enough. I don't know how much contact or how many blows the doorbell typically takes, but you can see the LED light on the back there, which is nice. People coming over at night, they can clearly see it. And this is kind of some final shots here of what it looks like. I think it's got a nice brushed nickel finish and complements the house well. So we're going to call this job super easy and successful. Thanks for being with me. Hopefully this helps you out. Stay sneaky.
Are you okay? Look, come over here.